old Japan rode rickshaws everywhere. But when the kids sat down to eat, they sure did miss their favorite treat. Kool-Aid, tastes great. Wish we had some, can't wait. A story man who heard the kids then clapped his hands and said,
Hi, Kool-Aid keeps me very wise. Stand by, please, for big surprise. Kool-Aid, so great. Once you tried it, no can't wait. Honorable Kool-Aid, most refreshing. Much loved by your family. Father, mother, Japanese boy, Japanese girl. A package makes 2 full quarts. Cost only 20 yen. Just 5 cents. With runs of ice. So nice.
the Kool-Aid kids are off again to visit other lands. Be sure to join them when they do.
Join them in some Kool-Aid too. Kool-Aid, so okay. Once you tried it, no can't wait.
This is the story of a little bull who wanted to sing, but sing in a special way. His ambition was to sing in the Bull of the Woods Quartet.
Rich and mild. No. You must sing deeper.
Rich and mild.
You see, Bull of the Woods chewing tobacco is rich. It's mild, too. And your voice must express the mildness. Rich and mild. Deeper. Rich and mild. Fuller.
And so the little bull worked and sang and kept singing. His voice got richer and fuller and sweet as Bull of the Woods chewing tobacco, until that great day when he got his wish. Bull of the Woods chewing tobacco, Bull of the Woods chewing tobacco, Bull of the Woods.
It's the Baxter.
Lovely filler can't be beat. Rich and mild chewing tobacco, man, it's good chewing tobacco. Bull of the Woods chewing tobacco, smooth and tasty chewing treat. He's the boss.
You run your mill with the same kind of skill that's been passed through your family for years. You're the kind of a man who likes to work with his hands. Beechnut's the tobacco you chew. Beechnut's the tobacco you chew, and it's been that way, father and son, for a long time. Beechnut's smoother, moister, more delicious. Try it. Yeah, Beechnut's the tobacco you chew.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's your coffee again. The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry, honey. The coffee tastes terrible.
Mr. McGregor, please help me.
Carol, what's the matter?
My coffee. Ed says he gets better coffee at the police station.
Why not try new instant Folgers?
Instant Folgers?
No, I said new instant Folgers, Carol. Tastes good as fresh birch, because it's made from fresh birch coffee. Then they actually turn that fresh birch coffee into new instant Folgers.
Tastes good as fresh perk because it is. Fresh perk. Mr. McGregor, I'll try it.
Hey, Sarge never made coffee like this.
It's new instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perk.
I like it better.
Try new instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perked because it is.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, sweetie birdie.
I'm out of coffee.
You're out of coffee. Isn't that wonderful? Out of coffee?
What a time to run out. And why run out? Now there's a new giant-sized Instant Maxwell House. A really big jar of coffee. New giant-sized Instant Maxwell House gives you cups and cups and cups. Dozens of extra cups of the coffee with that warm bean flavor. Warm bean flavor because it's made from coffee beans still warm from roasting. That's why new Instant Maxwell House is the freshest tasting coffee yet. So to make sure you've always got plenty of coffee for the man in your house, get the new giant-sized Instant Maxwell House. You won't have to run out again.
A working day out here stretches from sunup to sundown. But there's always time for a Marlboro. The cigarette that gives you flavor, rich and full. Marlboro country.
I heard you want to be a frito bandido like me.
You do? Then you must sing the Bandido song. Let's sing together. You just follow the bouncing Fritos corn chips bag. Ay, 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 ay. I am the Frito Bandido. Hey, I like Fritos corn chips. I love them, I do. I want Fritos corn chips. I'll get them from you. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I am the Frito Bandito. Give me Fritos corn chips and I'll be your friend. The Frito Bandito, you must not offend. Now, boys and girls, you are Frito Bandidos too. You sing the Frito Bandido song and you loco for crunchy Fritos corn chips. That's nice. Munch, munch, munchy bunchy Fritos corn chips.
Today, so I have exciting story to tell about beautiful new Ford Mustang car. And inside car, boy and mother and shopping bag. And inside bag, box of post-rice crinkles. And inside box of post-rice crinkles.
Wow, Mom, boy, oh boy. There's a Mustang car inside the Rice Crinkles.
Oh, no, dear, the Rice Crinkles are inside our Mustang.
But there is a Mustang inside the Rice Crinkles.
Oh, there is a Mustang inside the Rice Crinkles.
A Mustang just like ours.
And so, sugary rice crinkles give happy ending to story. Boy gets Mustang, you do too, inside post-rice crinkles. Collect them all, convertible, hardtop, and fastback. Race with your friends. You go vroom, vroom when you get a Mustang car free inside post-rice crinkles.
And now there's something new in Marlboro country. A fresh new cigarette. Marlboro Menthol Green. Just ask for Marlboro Green. Unless you're already smoking famous Marlboro Red. Red or green, you get a lot to like in Marlboro country.
Yes, women workers do present problems. It's tough, I know, but there are thousands of others, just like you all over the country, facing the same problems. Pretty generally, you'll all find about the same answers. Let's see. Most of them are working on their first industrial job. It's a totally unfamiliar world. You see, they're not naturally familiar with mechanical principles nor machines.
On the other hand, if the fan is wanted, that single right-handed providing the pressing function is adjusted to the count front of 37, it sure is.
Yes, women workers do present problems. It's tough, I know, but there are thousands of others, just like you all over the country, facing the same problems. Pretty generally, you'll all find about the same answers. I know. When breaking in any new worker, and of course especially a woman, you've got to explain every angle of the process down to the last detail. And since most of them lack mechanical background, you've got to study every job and subdivide it into simple operating steps. Women workers don't mind routine, repetitive work, and they're particularly good on work that requires high finger dexterity or an unusual sense of accuracy. Yes, women workers do present problems. It's tough, I know, but there are thousands of others, just like you all over the country, facing the same problems. Pretty generally, you'll all find about the same answers. I know. the eternal felon to contend with.
That's all.
The original Mustang. It opened up a whole new way to swing.
Now get ready to swing again. Mustang 69.
The Mustang Sports Roof. Now priced as low as the hardtop. And all new from the rear deck spoiler to the front dual headlights.
If you buy a new Mustang, you'll have girls constantly calling you.
In New Jersey, the number is Bigelow 29.
You name the style, Mustang's got it. There's luxury in the roomy new Grande.
If a Mustang Grande married an Indian prince, would it be called Mahatma Grande?
There's the hot new Mach 1. Coming on with all-out performance.
Hey, that Mach 1 really cuts it. And Mach is the knife.
Mustang 69. It's your Ford dealers now.
Some people who don't worry about dandruff ought to. Pam, for instance. Good-looking girl. Until you looked close. Dandruff. Never occurred to her that behind her back people were thinking dandruff. Of course, some people just can't hide their thoughts.
Look, Mommy, that lady has dandruff.
Dandruff? Me? Pam got the word. Started using Head & Shoulders, the most effective dandruff shampoo you can buy. Had everything her other shampoo had, too. Nice lather, nice smell. Beautiful way of handling hair. Pam just made Head & Shoulders her regular shampoo. And of course, it really worked on her dandruff. You can imagine what he's thinking now. Pretty hair. Head & Shoulders. Maybe you ought to think about it.
I can't type. I don't take dictation. I won't sharpen pencils. I can't file. My boss calls me indispensable.
Miss Jones.
Just a minute.
Will you make a copy of this?
Naturally. I pushed the button on the Xerox 914. I make perfect copies of whatever my boss needs by just turning a knob and pushing a button. Anything he can see, I can copy in black and white on ordinary paper. And am I fast? I can make 7 copies in minutes. By the way, I never need wet chemicals. My 914 is a dry machine, powder dry. Sometimes my boss asks me which is the original, and sometimes I don't know. Here, Mr. Smith, I'm going to lunch with Mother.
Suddenly, Barbie's moving, like you move. Suddenly, she's a new, living Barbie, moving more naturally, looking more lifelike than any other fashion doll. Suddenly, she's posing as though she's walking, running, bending, jumping, waving, holding, carrying, tumbling. Suddenly, she's a new, living Barbie, acting more like a real teenager than ever before. Suddenly, she's a new, living Barbie, wearing special new costumes more easily, more gracefully, and more glamorously. Suddenly, she's doing things only a living Barbie can do.
Wow, she's real like me.
She's the new, the one and only, the true living Barbie.
It's time for Friday.
Howdy! Great! The name? Goofy Grape. Why they call me Goofy, I don't know. Yes, sir. I'm one of the new funny-faced drinks from Pillsbury.
Funny-faced drinks.
One of the new funny-faced drinks. Here's what you do. You pour me into a pitcher, add water, don't add sugar. I'm already sweet when you buy me. You can drink all you want. Mom won't mind. 'Cause look, Mom, I'm pre-sweetened without sugar. And so are my friends. Ginseng orange. Oh. Rootin' Tootin' raspberry.
Yahoo!
Freckle-faced strawberry.
Hi.
Chinese cherry. And loudmouth lime. Hello, hello, hello. Look for us at your store. Funny-faced drinks from Pillsbury.
Funny faces for to drink.
We're sweet without sugar. So no sugar mess.
I'm Caroline. Try me. I'll take you on a trip you'll never forget. I'll bring you your lunch. I'll hang up your coat for you and let you watch movies. I'll take your little old mind offline. By the time I'm finished, you won't even know you've been on an airplane. Cause that's exactly what will have happened. Cause I work in Acme Car Wash as a hostess. So come on down to Acme, and while your car is being washed, that little old Caroline clean you out too. And while you're there, how about a hot wet?
Your squad is ready for you to lead them through. With Johnny 7 OMA, you charge. Fire grenade. Bullseye for Johnny 7. Watch out, tank. Fire anti-armor shell. Fire anti-tank rocket. Johnny 7's got him on the run. Johnny 7 fires bullets like a rifle. Fires like a Tommy gun. Now it's a cap-firing pistol. You've won with Johnny 7, the one-man army gun. It's 7 guns in one. Let's count them. 1 is the grenade launcher. 2 anti-armor gun. 3 anti-tank gun. 4 bullet-firing rifle. 5 Tommy gun. 6 anti-bunker gun. 7 cap-firing pistol. There's no other gun like it. To be sure, look for Johnny 7 OMA, the one-man army by Topper.
You girls ready?
Don't come in, Dad. Barbie's taking her bubble bath.
This is the Barbie bubble bath. You have to put it together. Magic Curl Barbie dolls sold separately.
Ooh, some mini bubbles. Time to rinse off now, Barbie. Wow, the shower really works. Doesn't Barbie look pretty, Dad?
Maybe I should try a Barbie bubble bath.
Barbie bubble bath comes with everything shown. Magic Curl Barbie dolls sold separately. From Mattel.
I bought the fresh stick, just as you told me. You're absolutely right. It's neat and quick, and it goes on dry. It did make me feel cool and sweet, just as you said. I did everything you said, but my boss still hasn't asked me to lunch.
Unlike some deodorants, Fresh doesn't guarantee you'll get ahead in business. All Fresh does is keep you fresh.
When you think of it, that's quite a lot.
Tonight, right after Animal House, Eric Estrada and Howard Hessman meet the Dream Girls.
Hi.
Of every man's fantasy.
I'll just knock you dead.
Morgan Fairchild, Linda Carter, Kathy Lee Crosby, Victoria Principal, and much, much more. Beautiful. They're the sexiest super ladies on the scene. They're the women who rate a 10 later tonight.
Have you heard what's happened? Barbie's changed. Barbie's new and different. She's the very same size, but now she comes with a groovy outdoor look. And Barbie's lashes are really for real. And even her face has changed. Best of all, the biggest news of all is the way Barbie moves. The new Barbie twists. The new Barbie turns. Wouldn't you like the new Barbie?
But what do I do with my old Barbie?
What do? Here's what you do. Just take your old Barbie before it's too late and run to the toy store. Then trade it to the man with $1.50 less than half what you normally pay. And look what you get. New Barbie for less than half price. But better hurry up. First come, first serve. There's a limited supply at this special low price, so take your old Barbie and $1.50 and trade them for the Barbie who's new.
Trade in your old Barbie today, while you can still get the new Barbie for less than half price.
The vast majority of behavior problems in the classroom involve minor breaches of discipline. These incidents frequently originate in the classroom situation itself and are within the control of the teacher. Disciplinary problems in the classroom are symptoms of underlying weaknesses in total learning situations. Mr. Grimes, mathematics teacher, is displeased with the progress of his 9th grade class in mathematics.
You see what low grade you made on your weekly mathematics test? More than half of you failed. Most of those who passed just got by. Nobody had 100%. This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time. Most of you have no foundation at all. Now, the trouble's with your attitude. You don't pay enough attention in class. You don't do enough work outside of it. You don't know what the word study means. You haven't the slightest idea. Don't you realize that mathematics is an important subject?
I tell you right now that unless you get over your lazy habits and come up to the standards I've set for this class, many of you will have the pleasure of repeating this course next semester. What is it?
Dr. Williams.
All right, that's all. I have to leave for a few minutes. Now I want you to open your books and work out correct solutions to the problems you missed.
I can't make any sense out of this. I might have overworked.
Jimmy never even took up this third problem. It's a gist.
He's got me scared to death. I'll just never pass this course. What's the use of taking this stuff anyway? I'm afraid to take my paper home.
He's just a sourpuss. The trouble is, you don't know what the word study means. You haven't the slightest idea. On drive.
What's this? What kind of behavior do you call this? Wait a minute, you stay where you are. This is the kind of behavior I might have expected of you. All I do is leave the room for a few minutes, and what do I find? Confusion, disorder. And you, what were you doing?
I was just going...
Trying to what? Throw the eraser, I suppose. It's a good thing I caught you. I'll make an example out of you. That's enough out of you. Leave this room and report to the principal's office immediately. Well, hurry up. Don't take all day. Who did that? All right, since you think it's so funny, the whole class can stay in for 45 minutes this afternoon. Then you'll see how funny it is. Remember, the whole class is to report back here at 4 o'clock. Where were we?
I can't come. I've got a newspaper out to do. I got a football practice. You can go fly a kite. I have a piano lesson. I can't listen. I think he's home.
Stop that whispering.
Mr. Grimes did not have a happy time of week. 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 Week.
Who dropped that book?
Week.
All right, I'll wait till you're quiet.
Week.
Many of you failed to hand in your homework yesterday.
Week.
Now, you know that...
Week.
What is this? Stop that noise.
Week.
2 detentions.
Week.
3 detentions.
Week.
Leave this room and don't come back until you're ready to apologize to me.
Well, this is going to get us nowhere. Maybe we'd better go back to see if we can't find some of the causes of this undesirable learning situation. Just what was Mr. Grimes' purpose in making such statements as these?
This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time.
This is hardly the way to win friends or influence people.
You don't know what the word study means. We haven't the slightest idea.
Might not be a bad idea to show them how.
I tell you right now that unless you get over your lazy habits and come up to the standards I have set for this class, many of you will have the pleasure of repeating this course next semester.
What kind of motivation is this? To what does it lead?
The trouble is, you don't know what the word study means. You haven't the slightest idea.
This reaction is the answer. It was the result of Mr. Grimes' provocative remarks. Now take this.
It's a good thing I caught you. I'll make an example out of you.
Oh, come now, Mr. Grimes. By taking it out on the boy, aren't you covering up a symptom of your own deficiency?
Who did that?
Yes, who did? Some boy, probably. But the chances are it summarizes the feelings of the group. There is an unwritten code covering such situations. Why try to buck it?
All right, since you think it's so funny, the whole class can stay in for 45 minutes this afternoon.
Mass punishment is a dangerous weapon and doesn't work too well.
2 detentions. 3 detentions. Leave this room and don't come back until you're ready to apologize to me.
It's a long way to the end of the term. When will this end? Thus, what should have developed into a sequence of pleasant and valuable learning experiences has deteriorated into a series of personal tension. Weak. This is all wrong. Weak. Need any of these incidents have occurred at all? Suppose Mr. Grimes had tried another approach.
Most of you are disappointed in the low grade you made on this test. So am I. Nearly all of you had trouble with that last problem on ratio. Perhaps I didn't do a good job explaining ratio. Now, ratio is commonly used in everyday life. Mother uses it in the kitchen when she takes a recipe for a big cake, uses proportional amounts of ingredients to make a little cake, vice versa. Let's suppose the recipe called for 8 cups of flour and 4 eggs. I want to make a cake half that size. How much do I use?
Weak.
That's right. You always use it in the shop and you read the blueprint.
Weak.
As you know, blueprint's merely a scale drawing of something that's usually larger. Suppose I had a blueprint of a bridge that's going to be 100 feet wide. But on this drawing, the bridge is only 10 inches wide. Now, how many feet would each inch represent?
Weak.
That's right.
Weak.
Well, that's ratio. Well, let's see where we made our mistakes. The problem was this. What is the ratio between 4.5 yards, 1.5 feet? Now you look carefully, 4.5 and 1.5, said the answer was 3. Well, that's where you fell into a trap. What you forgot was that before you can divide, you have to reduce all units of measurement to the same unit. Now what's the unit here? That's right. First of all, let's change 4.5 yards into feet. That gives us 13.5 feet. And now we can divide 13.5 feet by 1.5 feet. The right answer is 9.
Wow, I see where I made my mistake.
Now, I want you to look over your papers very carefully and see where you made your mistakes. I'll come down the aisles, and if there are any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Yes? All right, thank you. Well, I have to leave for a few moments. On page 15 of your books, the first 3 problems are exactly like number 1 on the test. First, do as many as you can until I get back.
I get the idea now. I sure messed up my test paper. I'm glad he's going over these questions. I'd never make head or tail out of them otherwise. You know, I'm beginning to get some sense out of this.
I hope I do better next time. I'd hate to bring another paper like this home. The way he explains it, it doesn't seem too hard.
Oh, come on, cut it out. I want to do these problems. Oh, let's have some fun while Mr. Grimes is out. These all problems anyway.
Now, you know where that border razor belongs. That's where I put it there.
Grimes sure caught him in the act. Old Grimes is a pretty good egg.
That's more like it. Now you're getting it. Let's see if you can do the next one.
Classroom control and learning efficiency are products of good teaching. Learning must be made meaningful. Interest in work for which learners see a purpose provides its own discipline. But in spite of interest and meaning, it must be remembered that some incidents will occur. Skill in handling such occurrences prevent their growth into problems.
Well, that's a pretty good catch. For a moment, I thought you'd miss. Well, I guess a fellow's expected to pay his debts. I'd suggest, though, in the future you do your baseball practicing outside of class.
A friendly attitude with a sprinkling of humor goes a long way toward winning the regard and cooperation of the class. For respect is a more desirable molder of behavior than fear. The development of mutual understanding between teacher and pupil will help eliminate disciplinary problems. Weak.
Don't monopolize the conversation and go on and on without stopping. Nothing destroys the charm of a meal more quickly.
Look at your hair. Look at that blouse. And the way that skirt hangs. And those socks. You don't seem to be exactly the type to make this guy behave like a human being. Let's start all over again. Brother. Oh, brother is right. Look at that hair, that skin, that mouth. And now look at that blouse. And now look at the skirt. And the socks. Thanks a lot for helping us prove a point. This is the time to give your skin a good, invigorating workout. If there is no visible dirt to wash off, there are body odors to be eliminated by cleansing your skin of dried sweat, skin scales, and dust, which accumulate constantly. And it goes without saying that only clean lingerie should go next to that clean skin.
Daughter has changed from school clothes to something more festive. Dressing a little makes her feel and consequently look more charming. Mother, too, changes from her daytime clothes. The women of this family seem to feel that they owe it to the men of the family to look relaxed, rested, and attractive at dinner time.
And Alice is devoting some of her leisure to learning to sew. That's something she'll be glad she did when she's older. And right now, she gets a big kick out of it.
Notice how Mother seems to become angry herself because of Jeff's anger. Perhaps she shouldn't, but anger is a violent emotion, and we often see an induction of behavior or spread of emotion to other persons.
We wouldn't be women if we weren't concerned about our figures. An extra pound here or there can sometimes cause great concern and mental anguish. Many of us now in industry formerly did work that required less physical energy. A piece of soap, weak tea, and a lot of conversation used to be our excuse for lunch. But increased activity at our jobs now needs increased energy to do these jobs efficiently. We can get this extra energy by getting these eat right habits.